Hello and welcome to this Warcraft replay. This is going to be the final game of this best of 3. This will be on the map Death Road, which is, I guess, good, since we rarely see Death Road out of the entirety of the map pool. Actually, that's not true. I think Bright and Dark is the most uncommon between these two. Yep. Either way, it's always good to see Death Road. Infi will be spawning in as the teal. He will play on top right, and Xixi the blue, and the blue night elf on the bottom left. Let's speed this up a little bit, as well. Let's just say I don't want to spend too much time on this, and since other people like, wanting to speed the opening minutes up, since it's really not much. A lot of raccoons here. Kind of funny, but nothing too significant. Okay, first archer is up. Infi is going to place down a scout farm. It is going to be an archmage versus what looks to be a tavern hero for Xixi once again. He might go the panda again, since it's kind of the mentality of since it worked, why change it? It could be a Dark Ranger, since there's a lot of creep camps, but nope, it is going to be a panda instead. So there we have it. Honestly, if I wasn't looking at the tavern, I would have maybe predicted a Dark Ranger, since we have so many archers out. Alright, second Ancient of War is placed next to this mercenary camp. Won't be spotted anytime soon, so Xixi might be going for a different from game 1, I think. He might be going for a really aggressive play style this time around, as he goes double Ancient of War, maybe into a Hunter Soul, and then like Panda Huntresses, that kind of combo. It is going to be a weird combo, since like in game 1 what worked was the panda, getting to the late game, getting up to like as far as level 6, and just completely turning things over around for Xixi. But yeah, this double Ancient of War thing is kind of making me think here and doubt myself. Anyway, Xixi really needs to start a creep camp, as he's been delayed long enough. Level 2 is already achieved for the Archmage. He's got +6 claws as well, and now he is moving to maybe harass this. The Frost Archer will be claimed for Xixi, and the Burning Archer as well. Skeleton Warrior actually got taken out by the Ancient of War, so that's not going to be any experience for Xixi, that's for sure. But hopefully the rest can be picked up in compensation for that. But well, Infi has something to say about it as he moves on with like almost all of his footmen. We are going to have an early expand coming down for Infi, and Xixi, he's not really doing much with this Ancient of War, which could be a little problematic. Honestly, it would have made more sense to place it next to this camp, so that you can claim like all 4 archers, but placing it next to the mercenary camp is a little weird. Alright, Panda, one more kill away from level 2. That honestly, that would be such a relief if he gets to that level 2, since he can Drunken Fire. But yeah, I don't know, maybe he might just go Drunken Brawler just to keep that panda alive, and of course, keep that early aggression kind of going. Like, some may think maybe like Drunken Fire combo is a lot more aggressive, but you run out so much mana so quickly. I think Drunken Brawl is just better. But Xixi doesn't seem like he's going that. No huntresses have been sighted just yet, and Well, honestly, I don't know what the second Ancient of War is doing. So for now,
A town is under siege.
I am unsure what is happening in this game. Yeah, I don't know. I think, yeah, one of the skeletons were picked off. I think, well, judging from this, it seems the Burning Archer was taken down. That is a little bit of a shame since the Burning Archer did deal the most damage. Not sure if Xixi is more about chasing, so the Frost Archer might not be too useful on that end either. Yikes, Infi just not caring at all, is going straight in. Not even attack moving, he just move commanded. Xixi, I believe that was an Ancient of Wonders being cancelled right there. I don't, or it might have been Ancient of Lore. Since we're already up to tier 2, that might have just been Ancient of Lore. I didn't know tier 2 was already like finished. So there we go, double Ancient of Lore. Xixi is going for that.
A player's forces are under
More of a late game kind of play. Yeah, I don't know. Still, the second Ancient of War befuddles me like so much. What is his purpose? Is he gonna start this mercenary keep camp? Well, it does seem like it. But this creep camp may have been more of a strategic decision than this mercenary camp. I guess Xixi just didn't anticipate Infi not getting the skeleton creep camp, but we shall see. This renegade wizard will be taken down. I believe the experience was given off to Xixi. Here comes Infi with his archmage and the remainder of his footmen. What will happen here? Level 3 will be gained, and maybe go for a lot more Breath of Fires. He did pick up a Wand of Mana Stealing, so Archmage is probably a good target to, you know, steal mana off of, since his Brilliant Aura will usually keep him to a pretty high mana level. There we go, level 2 Breath of Fire did deal quite a bit of damage, honestly, but without the without the Drunken Haze combo, it won't deal too much damage. But well, since you don't want to run out of mana too much, I guess it's not much of a big deal. Scroll of Healing on, well, every single unit that Infi owns. The Merchant camp will be cleared out, and Potion of Greater Healing will be picked up. Might prove useful. The Panda can seem to do a lot of damage, but yeah, who knows.
A town is under siege.
It could, of course, also be useful for the second hero as well. Panda is very close to that level 4, which could be good. Yeah. In hindsight, I guess Xixi didn't actually want to go, you know, really aggressive early on at all, so he's just going the same as game 1. The only reason why I assumed he was going really aggressive was that second Ancient of War. Honestly, I still don't know if that second Ancient of War was useful at all. All it's done was like soak up some damage that could have easily been soaked up by some other unit. Expand attempt was forced to cancel there. Archmage did get himself to that level 4, and will TP scroll out. That's not a TP staff, that is a TP scroll. So yeah, if it was TP staff, it might have been foolish, since he could have easily been bursted down by the Night Elf units, but yeah, there is that. Okay, 49 versus 45. It seems like a pretty close game so far. Let's look back at Infi's infrastructure. We do have a workshop on the way, as well as double arcane sanctums. The workshop might be there for mortar teams. I don't think flying machines will come into play at all, And, well, siege
player's
engines,
forces are
I
under
don't think
attack.
so either. So it does seem logical to just assume mortar teams is on the way. Maybe for the Dryads. I think it's only for the Dryads. I can't imagine the Bears being too deterred by those mortar teams. There we go, level 2 Breath of Fire. Not the biggest damage spike, but it will accumulate, hopefully.
Player's force town is under siege.
There we go, it's starting to accumulate. Except we are kind of out of mana for the panda right now, so he does need to maybe pick up a little more mana potions. He used the TP scroll, which is really weird. I guess he just wanted to go back to base as quickly as possible to, you know, buy something. We did have a bit of a storm bolt there from the Mountain King, but it's not going to pick up too many. Actually, it won't even pick up a single kill. It will just force a cancel for Xixi once again. Yeah. I don't know at this point. Sorceress training is on the way, and we already have the first Spellbreaker being queued up
Player's
right
forces
now.
are
The
under
Spellbreakers are going to be absolutely crucial, since they will be pretty much the fighting force against those bears, which will be, I guess you could say, the win condition of Xixi. It was his win conditions last game, so why would it be any different this game?
A town is under
Alrighty, Mountain King getting ever so close to that level 2. Of course, that Sasquatch camp was green. It may seem orange because of those force of natures, but yeah,
Player's
if you can
forces
burst
are
him
under
down
attack.
before he gets that second force of nature, I guess it's not that difficult. We have a TP staff coming in from the Archmage. He will be available to maybe rally these units and push these Night Elf units away. Breath of Fire not doing that much damage. I think it only affected the Mountain King, which, yeah, takes reduced damage from hero abilities. And of course, Spellbreaker is completely invulnerable to, like, the Breath of Fire, that it's kind of pointless. Alright, so right now Infi's win condition is Spellbreakers, and Xixi's are bears.
Town is under siege.
Spellbreakers because it can easily shut down the panda
Player's forces
and
are under
deal with
attack.
those bears. And those bears for Xixi because Dryads are not killing machines, in my opinion. Alright, Tree of Life attempt like number 3 or 4. It might even go up to 5 now, since Infi is once again harassing and maybe forcing a cancel right here. We did have the elemental being abolished, but that seems like it's not going to stop the Archmage anytime soon. Invulnerability potion will be used, and Xixi will be forced to cancel that expand attempt once again. Mercenary camp is being cleared out by Infi, and he picked up a couple of mercenaries for the trouble. 61 versus 56. And the Archmage will escape with the TP scroll. What I was going to say was, Infi has like a lot of food supply available. He has up to 96. He might even go high upkeep, but that might be pushing a little too much. +1 attack for the Rifleman and Mortar teams, and a +2 attack for the Spellbreaker and Footman, who are already 1-1. Do I have any Mortar teams out? I don't know. There we go. Mortar team number 1 is out and well about, but I don't know how useful he's going to be. How many Dryads do we have for Xixi? We have a couple. Yeah, we have like 4. Maybe those Mortar teams will be useful, but for now, we do also have 3 bears out for Xixi and a lot of archers. Breath of Fire can also deal damage to these buildings, so Xixi's goal here is to pretty much cripple as many buildings as possible. Maybe even force this workshop to be destroyed before any more units can actually pop out. Arcane Sanctum number 2 is the next target for Infi, but or for Xixi. But Infi, I guess, with his like 2 spellbreakers is enough to push away the Night Elf army. We have the roar being stolen there and given off to the human units. Of course, at the same time, the roar can be abolished by those dryads who like literally have no other targets to go for, except for the water elemental. TP Skull will be used by the panda though, as well. Xixi seems like he was losing that fight, and I guess he was. He lost up to 2 bears. Meanwhile, Infi, I don't think he lost any units himself. Right now he's 80 versus Xixi's 52. That is a huge difference there. And Xixi finally gets his expand down, and all he needs to do is to tangle it now. Main of Pain Camp is being attempted here by Infi. He will get himself that Kajir's Gem of Health. That is 300 like flat health bonus for that Mountain King. It can also be purchased by the Goblin Merchant, so it's not that useful of an item pickup right there. Alright, this camp, the Skeleton Archer camp is going to be cleared out, and well, Infi's going to have a lot of units under his wing, since these summon units are not counted for food. Yeah, that's like free units right there. I don't think they count for food. Either way, Infi is going high upkeep, +2 attack for the Rifleman, I believe, and water teams is done, and well, they'll do a lot of damage. 52 to 90 siege damage. That is like anti-dryad, like for the win. She's still at 56. Around about 30 army supply difference, which could lead to like a complete steamroll for Xixi. Let's see how well Xixi could do. Antimatic Shell Potion was used just in time before that Stormbolt lands. There we go with the Breath of Fire combo. Will it be enough? No, Scroll of Healing will be used to try and counteract that damage. Unlike you know, getting the Goblin Alchemist, Scroll of Healing can work as well. Well, we see another Drunken Fire combo. There we go. Actually, a lot of damage is being dealt, but like Xixi is also losing a lot himself. Infi gets that level 5 on the Mountain King, and it will get that level 3 Stormbolt, leading to the death of the level 5 Panda. GG from Xixi, and Infi will be going into the next round of the playoffs, and Xixi will go down to the losers bracket. Final quarterfinal series will be up soonish, I guess. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I'll see you guys again next time. Take care.